Citrus Heights mom says that her new puppy was dead within 6 days.
When the seller wouldn't cover the vet bills, it was time to call Kurtis.
Yeah, within days of getting this puppy, this mom says he started throwing up, was lethargic, and stopped eating. So why won't the seller cover the vet bills? We've learned in California you do have some rights, but they depend on where you buy the dog. It was love at first sight.
He was gorgeous. He was just so cute.
But 6 days after Kathy Nixon bought Copper, the 10-week-old Yorkie Maltese mix was dead.
Very upsetting to see my children have to go through this.
According to this vet report, Copper died of parvovirus.
The vet told me for as sick as he was, he had to have been sold to us that way.
But she says the Craigslist seller refused to cover the nearly $900 vet bill.
She said that is not her problem.
The legislature saw a need to protect consumers.
Attorney Jacqueline Siemens says if you buy from a breeder, defined in California as somebody who in a year sells at least 20 pups or 3 litters, you have rights if a dog becomes sick within the first 15 days. You can return the dog for a refund and get your vet bills covered up to the dog's purchase price. You can exchange the dog and get your vet bills paid for up to the amount the dog cost. Or you can keep the dog and get up to 150% of the purchase price to cover the vet bills. But you need proof of the illness.
Most importantly, you need that note from the veterinarian.
We reached out to the person who sold Copper off Craigslist. She told us she doesn't sell 20 dogs or 3 litters a year, not meeting the state's definition of a breeder. But after we got involved, she agreed to a full refund plus $40 to cover the vet bill.
It has been a nightmare.
Kathy doesn't plan to buy a dog off of Craigslist again.
I would never, ever do this again.
Well, despite the seller agreeing to that refund, it never happened. She's since disconnected her phone number. Nobody knows her full name, so we can't find her. Kathy says her vet said she has to wait 3 years before getting another dog to make sure her home is clear of parvovirus.
Wow, 3 years. How long does it take for parvo to show signs?
According to the vet, usually a week to 14 days. Now, she only had the dog for 6 days.
So if you don't buy a dog from a breeder as defined by the state, what do you do if you get a sick dog?
Well, you know, if they won't help you out, you could try going to small claims court, but this law isn't going to help you. This law clearly outlines what a breeder is in California.
A lot of gray area, it sounds like.
All right, if you have a consumer problem you can't resolve, maybe we can call our hotline Monday through Friday or go to our website, cbs13.com/call Kurtis, and fill out our form.